teams are beating my ass. We're looking at the OSCARS. Hello, we're looking at the Oscar nomination list for 2025 because the Oscars was announced this morning, but I was sleeping. You can never be too late on sleep. I'm actually very excited because it seems like most people are satisfied. So let's get into it. If you're gonna starting at full list of nominations for the 2025 Academy Awards. Best Picture. Anora! Yes! Anora! I was so fucking scared because I think it was the Golden Globes that like kind of snubbed her in terms of her. It's her. The movies are her. It kind of snubbed her in terms of her rewards. But Anora was such a fucking great movie. If anyone has a chance to see it, if anyone has not yet seen it, I'm probably gonna watch that shit again. We can watch that shit again. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a beautiful story. It is a funny picture. It's a funny movie that is a depiction of a life of a hustling stripper who gets herself in a crazy situation with a Russian ain't shit piece of shit. The Brutalist, A24. I haven't seen that yet. I've heard people say that, it's a lot of hype. Not too certain. A Complete Unknown. That's a Timothée Chalamet movie. I need to watch. Timothy got 2 motherfucking what? Word? Hold on. My eyes skipped. Okay, so A Complete Unknown, which is the Timothée Chalamet movie where he is doing the autobiography or the biography of that one singer dude. You know who I'm talking about. Conclave, Focus. Dune Part 2, that's Timothy's second movie. Emilia Perez, which is the musical Latin or Hispanic film about, I believe it's the transition and transgender on Netflix. A lot of people are not happy with this movie. I haven't watched it. That's something that I guess I'm going to watch. I'm Still Here, Sony Classic. I'm still standing after all this time. I'm still here. I'm looking like a true survivor. Living like a little kid. Damn, it's got 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Eunice Paiva begins a lonely battle to learn the truth behind the disappearance of her husband, former PTB deputy Rubens Paiva, while trying to keep her family together. Ooh. Why does it say it came out in 2025 though? So should I be looking for like 2024? A mother is forced to reinvent herself with her family. Life is shattered by an act of arbitrary violence. Okay. I think I'm going to be sad. Yeah. All right. Put me on, Oscars. Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys is another. Have no shame, Look, Google what you're into. Curtis's college dreams are shattered when he's sentenced to Nickel Academy, a brutal reformatory in the Jim Crow South. Clinging to his optimistic worldviews, Elwood strikes up a friendship with Turner, a fellow black teen. Ooh, this shit sounds like it's gonna make me cry. Oscars, are we not? I mean, I'm not gonna doubt it because it's got like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a high on IMDb, and IMDb is usually where the white people go in order to rate their movies. And their Metacritic score is pretty decent, as well as the Google user score. So by all of that in a static, I would say that this is a semi-decent movie. A pretty good, a very good. I mean, it's Oscar nominated, so a very good movie. But are we not tired? Are we not tired of the Jim Crow stories getting nominated? The Substance! Yeah! Ow! Yeah! Horror movie nominated! 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 The Substance was a really great horror movie about a woman who gets laid off because she is too old. She was like a really popular dance instructor or yoga or workout, like in the 70s, I think. Workout instructor. I don't even think they give a time frame. My fault. But she's like a workout instructor, you know, one of those. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Come on, Tana. Yeah, I used to watch those videos when I was a kid. She's one of those like dance body instructors, and she gets laid off because she's getting older, and you know, they're looking for somebody younger, someone who's more attractive, and she finds out about this substance that she can take, and if she takes it, she's basically going to be two people that are different, but she has to remember that they're the same, and it makes her younger, prettier, beautiful, and it's like a second body. It's a really crazy ass concept, but it's really important in terms of Hollywood's appeal to changing yourself in order to stay in the limelight and in order to have the attention. And she ends up battling with herself, and it's just a really great movie, and I would recommend it to anybody who watches it. Demi Moore gave a great performance. What's her name? The girl who plays a younger version of her gave a great performance. I hope that they got nominated. And Wicked. Oh! Wicked is the film adaptation to the very, very highly acclaimed Broadway musical Wicked, and it is the story of the Wicked Witch of the West from the movie Wizards of Oz, and it's how she became Wicked. It's her story, it's the life in her story, and at why the Oz kind of pushed her to become who she is, starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande as Glinda the Good Witch. It was a phenomenal movie, and I cried so fucking much. So that was definitely a great Oscar. Like I like the Best Picture list. There's a couple of movies on here that I have not watched that I'm definitely interested in seeing and getting to know. But for the most part, I watched some of the Best Picture nominees. Yeah, boop 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 boop. Best Director, Sean Baker. Congratulations for Anora. Sean Baker for Anora. Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, Jacquees Adiard for Amelia Perez, and Corley Fargett for The Substance. I haven't seen A Complete Unknown, The Brutalist, or Amelia Perez to talk about anything in terms of their direction, but I always believe that you should at least be in the Best Picture category. So all of these movies are nominated as Best Picture, but to not give, like, to have Dune as Best Picture but then not give it a director nomination is kind of wicked. I think Wicked was fantastically done with Ariana Grande back into an acting role in the portrayal that she gave, as well as the build of the universe. I think it's directed by John Chu. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, John M. Chu. For him to bring this movie to life, that's a really hard thing to do. Adapting a loved Broadway musical to the cinematic screen. I don't think that we give adaptations as much credit, but I'm not gonna say too much. Anora for Best Director. I mean, really happy. I don't know. I'll rewatch Nora, and I'll rewatch the entire Best Directors. Like, I'm going to rewatch all the Best Pictures. I don't know. Is there something that, like, you guys felt like would change? Because maybe I'm just yapping. Best Actress, Cynthia Erivo. Yes! Yay! Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Carla Sofia Garcon for Amelia Perez. Mickey Madison for Anora. Demi Moore for The Substance. And Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. This is a great category right here. And if I'm correct, Carla Sofia Garcon, from what I was seeing on the headlines, is the first trans girly to be nominated for a Best Picture. I might be nominated for the Oscars, but I believe is nominated for Best Actress. I really gotta see Amelia Perez, because, like, in terms of, if I leave this shit up to just Twitter or X, yeah, they hate that movie. So, like, if I leave it up to just thinking about them, it's gonna make me be like, yeah, first trans girly, come on, period. That's historical, and that's very historical for the time of right now, with everything that's going on in terms of the government, with America, with Donald Trump being elected. I don't care how you feel about politics. It's not about politics. It's about caring. Like, it's about having sympathy for other people and for people who could be in danger and in lesser situations for you. For the Oscars to nominate her based off of her performance, obviously, but to give her that chance when Trump just took away the, not hiring, the discrimination, like to no longer discriminate against workers. This is very important. Hollywood now has a very, very, very important pedestal to push back on the way that the government is going to brain rot and shape people's minds in the way that very nasty, racial, homophobic, sexist, and just horrible people are going to begin to migrate into media and news platforms. It's up to Hollywood, something that it should have been established for that, to push back and allow people to still have space to be themselves and to create and to showcase that they're still here. I'm still standing. They're still here, and they're queer and proud, and they're black and proud, and they're women and proud, and they're trans and proud. Like, we're still standing, and people want to see these films. Bitch, I'm a Oscar nominee, motherfucker. The fuck are you talking about? Put some respect on my name. Don't judge me by who I am. Judge me by my work, since that's quote unquote what everybody believes is going to happen. Mikey Madison absolutely deserves it for Honora. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm his wife. I'm his fucking wife. She dropped so many F-bombs in that film. I love it. I loved her performance. I think she bodied it down for, a hustler, stripper, and just a girl trying to make it out, for real. Just a girl trying to get her bag and then being screwed over in the process. Bitch, I love that for you. Not for you, but I love that for you. Demi Moore with The Substance, as I said, already an incredible performance. That was my dream. I taught her that. Yeah, like, fuck yeah. Losing your mind as a woman who is being in competition with yourself, technically, and with the standards of how other people choose to see you and the things that they choose to acknowledge you by based off of the visual appeal for how they feel. These are important. This is important shit, y'all. Like, oh my God, Oscars, you kind of gagged with these Best Actresses. I still haven't seen I'm Still Here, so I really don't know what Fernanda Torres was nominated for, but I'm going to assume it was that motherfucking performance. So Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here is on my fucking list. Best Actors: Adrian Brody, The Brutalist, congratulations. Timothy Chalamet, A Complete Unknown, congratulations. Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing Sing. How you give a nigga the Best Actor nomination, but you don't give him a Best Picture? I didn't see Sing Sing Sing, but I heard people say really good things about it. And Coleman Domingo, I love him fucking down. I believe Sing 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 is like a what is it called? A prison movie? Yeah, in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Divine G finds purpose by acting in a theater group alongside other incarcerated men, including a weary newcomer. All right, period. No best picture? Okay. Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. Fuck Donald Trump, but you gagged. I still have to see that movie too. And Conclave, Raphael Phineas, which is also Conclave, I believe, is also Best Picture nominated. The Apprentice is like a movie about Donald Trump, I guess, or whatever. But Sebastian Stan, I'm happy for you. Absolutely think you deserve that because you're an incredible actor, and I've seen some of the clips from The Apprentice. He ate. Best Supporting Actress: Monica Barbaro, A Complete Unknown. Ariana Grande, popular. I wanna be popular, period. What a dream come true for her, first of all. I just want to like really let that sink in, really let that settle in. This girlie has the power of manifestation, or more so the power of believing in herself and staying on that path to really getting what the fuck she wants. I need to learn from your fucking rule book, my Cancer queen. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist. Isabella Rosaline, Conclave, and Zoe, Miss Gamora, Amelia Perez. I mean, I gotta see the movie before I say anything, but this is a long time coming for her. When I say it's just because I'm thinking about like all the other roles that were passed up, but this is a long time coming. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe this 2025 is like the year of justice for some of these people, because Ariana Grande being a part of the Oscar nomination list, but never really getting to be a part of the Grammy, like the main cast. And this is for a singing role, bitch. Don't fucking play with her. That album should have got a Grammy. That album should have definitely been a part of like the best Grammy, like the best album nominations. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just a bitch that's yapping on YouTube. Zoe Salata, what is it? Demi Moore, and also The Substance. I can't say this enough when I say horror being nominated for the Oscars. It changes in so many ways when you look at movies like Midsommar that got no recognition, Hereditary that got no recognition, when it was 100% deserved to have recognition, because these are performances that matter. Maybe the stories are too gruesome or too dark, but even Hereditary wasn't even like anything like bloody. Why the Oscars chooses to sideline horror makes no sense to me, and is something just incredible. Just a thought. Something that's just so incredible about with The Substance being nominated is that it opens this gateway for more actresses, specifically because that's usually a large dominating field in horror. It opens that boat for more actresses to be recognized for their incredible roles in these thrilling projects. Like, horror isn't just blood, gore, scary. It's being able to showcase fear in your audience and showcase fear in yourself and talk about topics that are uncomfortable to honestly talk about. And that's what The Substance does. When you look at movies like Hereditary was a film talking about dealing with grief in a supernatural way, but Homegirl definitely deserved that Oscar nomination. She definitely deserved that Oscar. And I feel like, low-key, that between Amelia Perez and The Substance, those are what we're looking at for the winning. But like Mia Goth with Pearl absolutely deserved an Oscar nomination. Her performance, hands down. And when we talk about horror movies, we're talking about people who, like, it's not a around the clock type of thing where it's like everybody. It's usually just one person. So why we rarely get like best actress nominations with horror actresses makes no fucking sense. And it's just like, this is iconic right here. This is historic, because Demi Moore, I believe, got the Golden Globe for The Substance, and I think The Substance also won. Did it win? Or maybe that was no. I think it was The Substance that won best picture for the Golden Globe, or like the critic. I think it was the Golden Globe, but yeah, it's like, these performances require you to put so much into your character when you're going in these like dark routes. It's so much of a like solo shots. You think of Midsommar with Florence Pugh. That was so much of her giving herself. And sure, the Oscars may not mean anything to everyone, and the public might feel like it's rigged, and I might feel like it's rigged, or like it's like redundant or whatever. But there's an honor in being able to be nominated as a person who put their all in the role, and just to be recognized to be recognized by the industry. There's just so many horror performances and movies that get underlooked due to feeling like it's like a horror movie. Like, that's like an expectation bar. Because they're doing their finest work, they're just not recognized. It's like when you look at fucking K-pop. Not for nothing, there are groups that their music deserves to be nominated and taken seriously in bigger scales, especially as performers. But it's K-pop. That's just what they do. Just because they're really good at it doesn't mean that they don't deserve to be praised for it. And to best supporting actor, that fuck nigga got it! What was his name? Yuval or something. It's like I forgot what the fuck his name is, but Yuri Borisov, Honora, that's the love interest in Honora. He got it. That's him, right? I know that's him. That fuck nigga got it. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for that. I'm proud of him. Hold on. Oh, wait, no! It's the silent nigga! The silent nigga got it! That's even better! That is even better, because, like, honestly, when me and my man were watching Honora, we were so, like, Like the funniest part in the movie was every time it pans over to him and the interactions that him and Honora had, where it was like these like uncomfortable, like you could tell that he feels really bad, but he doesn't really know what to say, and then he's always there in the back lines for Honora. I personally think the entire cast, honestly, if it could have gotten them, the entire cast deserves it, because it's such a ridiculously serious situation that they're in. But their roles make that shit so fucking funny. Laura plays as like another guy that's just making his money this kind of the same way, the same instance, the same hustle that Honora is doing, except for in this predicament it's fucking over Honora, but he relates to it because he understands like where she's coming from and that she's being fucked over in this like shitty ass family. And Honora is so upset and just like irritated, like she has every right to be. She's so upset and so irritated that she kind of I don't want to say she takes her emotions out on him, but he really is the only nigga that's there that's really trying to like, you know, like kick it. And she treats him like he's just some basic, or not even basic, just some loser dude who's trying to get in her pants for real, when it's not that. I think the movie's just really, it has so many great elements. Kieran Culkin, a real pain. Congratulations, Kieran. Edward Norton, a complete unknown. Congratulations, Edward. Guy Pearce. Okay, the Brutalist. And then Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice. Okay, best original screenplay. Honora again! Boom, 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 boom! Oh my God, Sean Baker, congratulations. Bitch, this is making me real motherfucking happy. I love me some Honora. The Brutalist, Brady and Corbett and Mona Fastvold, congratulations. A Real Pain, Jesse Eisenberg, you was writing. You was writing for real. Congratulations. September 5th, Tim Fellbaum and Moritz Bender. And then The Substance, boom, 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 boom. Coralie Fargate, The Substance. At this point, The Substance has been nominated in every important category, as well as motherfucking Honora. Let me tell you something, bitch. This is so great for film. There's such an incredible pull to movies that are quite literally out of the box, completely what's the word? Like you know, when you say something, like, you know, when you say, like, if I said nigga in a very formal place, like very informal but not informal, like just being able to be it's impolite, which I know impolite movies have had their shine, but it's like ghetto, low key, like you know, like Honora, bitch. If you watch Honora, you're gonna be like, damn, the Oscars watched this. It was like, yeah, fuck right they were. That means people should be able to say fuck, fuckity, fuck on live air, because everybody says fuck, and everybody watches a movie like Honora and it's fucking. You guys all watched that movie and they were fucking in that movie. I like picked a piece of cotton and it like flew past me while I was saying that. But fuckity fuck. And then something like The Substance, which is like, you know, the criticism of Hollywood and the fact that you don't have to be a bad bitch in order to be recognized for real, or you need to stop trying to be a bad bitch. Like, these are the standards. If you're gonna nominate this shit in the Oscars, you need to start reflecting it into Hollywood about what you're making and what's being more produced. There needs to be more movies like Honora, not in the scale of like more movies like Honora about strippers and stuff like that. I mean, there could be, I'm not mad, but there needs to be more movies that feel indie, that feel grounded, that are still grounded, and more horror films being taken into play, into consideration, taken seriously, like The Substance. I haven't watched September 5th, I haven't watched The Real Pain, and I haven't watched The Brutalist. I'm so sorry. I promise you'll see me when I'm watching it. Unless I can't say that, then. Best adapted screenplay. I still don't really know what that means. Does it mean like it was on the script and then they brought it to life? That's what I'm going to assume it means. The best adapted screenplay, a complete unknown, Jay Cox, James Mangold, Conclave, Peter Strahan. You niggas need regular last names or regular first names. Amelia Perez, Jaquise Audiard, Thomas Biden, and Nicholas Levici. Nickel Boys, Ramel Ross, congratulations. Jocelyn Barnes. Sing Sing, Clint Bentley, Greg Quidar, Clarence Macklin, and John Divine G. What? Okay, so it's based on a true story, and he got his fucking best adaptation like nomination. Oh, okay, wait, no. So is best adapted screenplay is like this has to be like about real people, because I just realized that like that's the connection here. It's real people that are being adapted, or real stories that were brought onto the screen in the film. I know Wicked isn't real, but why wouldn't that be considered a best adapted screenplay? Best international feature. I'm Still Here, Walter Sales. Congratulations, Brazil. The Girl with the Needle, Magnus von der Horn. Congratulations, Denmark. Amelia Perez. Is French? I thought it was Hispanic. Or I thought it was like Latino, like Spanish. I thought they speak Spanish in the movie. Jacques Audiard, France. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Mohamed Rosalouf, Germany, and Flo, Miguel Gomes. Flo, like the cat. Lativia. Congratulations. Best documentary feature. Black Box Diary, Shiori Ito, MTV. No Other Land, Bazel Adard, Hamdan Bilal, Yuval Abraham, and Rachel Cizor. No distributor. Congratulations, no distributor, and that bitch is still up there. Porcelain War, Brenda Bellalome, and Slava Leon T. I'm trying here, okay? I'm trying! Slava Leon TV. Soundtrack to a Coupe d'Etat. Joanne Grimon Perez, Kino Lorber, Sugarcane, Julian Brave, Noise Cat, and Emily Casey, Nat Geo. Shout out to Sugarcane. The best animated feature. Okay, so Flow is up here again. Flow, Janus Films, Slideshow. Inside Out 2, Disney, Pixar. Memoir of a Snail, IFC Films. I didn't know IFC made animated films. Am I thinking of the right IFC? IFC, like the chilling one? Wow, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. I used to love Wallace and Gromit when I was a child. I haven't watched The Vengeance Most Foul, but I will lock in. And The Wild Robot. I'm rooting for The Wild Robot, but I also have to watch Flow. I never watched the first Inside Out because I just wasn't interested. I heard people loved Inside Out too, but you know, if I was interested in the first one, there would be no point in me watching the second one. But perhaps that's something else that I can watch. Although that's Disney and Pixar, and I don't know if I want to get into that tangle. And Wallace and Groot and The Memoir of the Snail on my list. Best cinematography: The Brutalist, Lola Crowley. Congratulations. Dune Part 2, Greg Fraser. Congratulations. Emily Perez. Emily Perez is getting a lot of shit. Oh my God, Nosferatu. These names are beating my ass. And Maria. Edward Lynchman. Congratulations. Jaron Blashik. Congratulations. Nosferatu is another movie that I believe, see, when we talk about like horror movies and horror movies being taken seriously, Nosferatu's Lily Rose Depp, she should have gotten a Best Actress nomination. When did that movie drop? It dropped on Christmas. So no, I think they delayed it a little bit for the Oscar like voting. I think whoever didn't vote for Lily Rose Depp, you're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a bitch, and you're a liar. I think perhaps instead of Dune Part 2, because you guys didn't even really show it love, that just felt like a throw-in Best Picture because it's just Dune. Nosferatu could have definitely taken it there. I loved it. I loved what the movie was. It's a kind of hard thing to interpret, but isn't that what film is about? You know, it's about a girl who basically made a deal with a demon, Nosferatu, when she was a child because she was so lonely and she could see like spiritual creatures. She made a deal to marry him, and she ended up growing up and falling in love and getting married. And Nosferatu is like, bitch, where the coochie at? That's the movie. that is the movie. That is the movie, as he like manipulates her and tries to ruin her life. I think it's just really good dark tale that deserved a lot more acclaim. And Alexander Skarsgård, not Alexander Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård should have got a best supporting actor role for Nosferatu, because I didn't even know that other nigga was him. And if I look in best costume design and Nosferatu is not there, I'll blow something up. I live to live another day. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. Congratulations. Definitely with Bill Skarsgård. I'm so sorry. I keep saying Alex. Bill, I'm sorry. Definitely with Bill Skarsgård, Nosferatu deserved it. The best film editing, Anora, congratulations. The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked. I would love to learn more about like how they determine what is and isn't the best film edited. I'm interested in that type of stuff. Maybe it's lame, maybe it sounds like a loser, but like, what do you qualify as like the editing in a film? Are you talking about the skips? Are you talking about the transitions over into the next scenes? Are you talking about like the music in the movies? Like, I would really like to know. Best production design, The Brutalist, Judy Becker, Conclave, Susie Davis, Dune Part 2, okay, Nosferatu, and Wicked. So suddenly suddenly Nosferatu becomes your motherfucking best friend when we talking about motherfucking, like, you feel me? Suddenly that's y'all best fucking friend. But when it comes down to the actual script and the actual material that made you look at the sets and the shit around it, you don't like the movie? All right. The Brutalist. I'm gonna have to watch this fucking Brutalist thing. The best original score, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Congratulations, Chris Bowers. And congratulations, Wicked. Best original song, Never Too Late, Elton John, Brandy Charlie. Okay, for his Elton John movie. El Mal, Emily Perez, Mi Camino. Whoa. Oh, okay, because Wicked didn't have any original songs. Scared me for a second. Hey, wait a second. Your Monster definitely deserved a fucking Oscar nomination. Your Monster is another fucking movie that deserved an Oscar nomination, especially Melissa Barrera. And the fact that we were just glossed over that, time the fuck out, rewind it the fuck back, because now I'm thinking about it. Melissa Barrera was singing inside of Your Monster, and she sang a song that like really captured me so fucking well. Like a Bird, Sing Sing, The Journey, the 6 Triple A. My brain does the multitasking. I'm a really big multitasker bitch, so I'm sorry if I sound crazy. But Your Monster was such a great blend between the romance comedy and like horror. And it's basically just about this girl who gets dumped by her boyfriend while she's in the hospital for cancer. And she's a Broadway musical girly, or like student. No, I think she's a Broadway musical girly, and it kind of like fucks up her entire like mojo. And when she gets out of the hospital, she's trying to readjust to life, but then she finds out that the play that her boyfriend and her wrote and the songs that she helped him make, he's about to put that on show, and the role that he wrote for the main lead was basically her. So she's like, fuck, I want to still be a part of this. And she decides that she's going to still try to like audition and try out, but she's lost the confidence in her voice. And while all of these like embarrassing back-to-back moments start to happen, when she's in her house and she gets a call from her boyfriend, which kind of freaks her out, she hears a noise upstairs, and it turns out to be a monster in the closet. And that monster happens to be a monster from her childhood, and obviously it scares her, it freaks her out a lot, but it's sort of a metaphor for being able to be angry. You're allowed to be angry, because a lot of her character is wrapped in this young woman who's trying her best not to blame others for the situation that she's in. She's really like upset with herself, and like she's disappointed, but it's not their fault, or they're not really trying to, and people are fucking her over heavy in this movie, but she's still trying to be like that person of the benefit of the doubt, like it's just my luck, when the reality is that sometimes our anger is healthy. Very romantic, but a definition of my anger is healthy is Your Monster. Melissa Barrera really just does a very convincing performance at being this really soft, nice girl and the monster, like the romance is just so like, oh my god, I cannot believe that I let this movie slip my mind and my thoughts. But wow, Your Monster deserved a lot more attention and credit. Melissa Barrera deserved a lot more love and attention, and her not getting a Best Original Song nomination for that ending song. That ending sequence is beautiful. I'm gonna watch this movie. We're gonna watch this movie. Best Sound, A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Best Visual Effects, Alien! Bomba Clyde, this year, Bomba Clyde. I mean, I didn't know you came. I didn't know you was coming here. I didn't know you was coming here. Alien, Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked. Best Makeup and Hair Design, A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked. Best Documentary Short, Death by Numbers, I Am Ready Warden, Incident, Instruments of the Beating Heart, The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Best Animated Short, Beautiful Men in the Shadows of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wonder to Wonder, Yak. Best Live Action Short, Alien, Anuja, I'm Not a Robot, I'm The Last Ranger, The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. And that is all that the CBS News captured for us for the Oscar nominee picks. I feel like I said enough between each category for you guys to understand what the fuck I felt like was missing. For the most part, I think that this was a very well done pick. It seems that they put a decent amount of thought into who the Academy decided to award. Were there snubs? Hell fucking yeah. If you have any snubs, or if you think of any snubs, I mean, shit, let me know. But this is Joker TV, and we just looked at the nominees for the Oscars.